Hello everyone and welcome to the video I didn't want to make. If you're not subscribed already, please remember to subscribe to the channel. It really does help. Comment and like, etc., because that does help me out a lot and I enjoy reading your comments and stuff. But anyway, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video, if you will. So basically, my plan for this car was I'd had it booked in to a detailer similar to this, but we'll get onto this on Thursday's video. So yeah, the 75 update finally. So yeah, anyway, so we had it booked into a detailer and everything. He was going to come and do all of them, you know, and we were going to have it on like a sort of a rolling thing. I got my battery all charged up again. I was going to go take it out. Then I got in. Obviously, as you know, it's had its fair share of stuff happen to it over the past couple of over its short existence with me. Well, it's been a year. So we get in. I'm only going to do this once because it sounds friggin' stupid. So we put our thing in. As usual, she strikes straight up. And there you go. So naturally I thought, that's just me being stupid. But then obviously it dawned on me, it's quite rife at the minute. It absolutely stinks. It's quite rife at the moment, so I looked underneath, saw this, absolutely gutted about that, and then looked straight under, and then there we go. You can see it goes straight through. So someone has gone and nicked my catalyst. But the thing is I wouldn't be too angry about that, right? If I hadn't just spent like 700 quid on getting this thing back to its current state. But yeah, we'll cover that anyway. The funny thing is, right, is this has a catalyst badge that goes right there. I thought I was like an absolute genius for removing this oh, you can see the outline of it. I thought I was an absolute genius for removing the catalyst badge, but of course I'm not that smart. So basically, two lovely gentlemen came and did a service for me. Well, for me. God's sake, I can't really say it like that. Two lovely gentlemen came, jacked the car up in front of loads of people walking by, and then buzzed it off. And now it sounds pretty cool, to be fair, but it's not supposed to sound that ridiculous. And more for me, it's just the lack of respect, really, just doing it to a car like this. Doing it to anyone's car, really, but this isn't a Prius or anything, so it's not like they would have got, you know, like 300 quid from it or any ridiculous amount of money. The catalyst was original to the car, so it was probably pretty much done. And you're talking, what, like a 20, 30-year-old catalyst? Yeah, 30 now. So yeah, I don't think the platinum and all that stuff in there would have been very good. So this is how it's sat for the past couple of days while I've been working with the police and stuff. I do have CCTV and everything. So that's it really. I've got the number plate of the van, I've got the whole lot, pictures of them, videos of them, witnesses, the whole 9 yards. So hopefully the police actually do something, but they don't seem to really care that much about car crime at the minute. At least the two guys were wearing face masks though for a portion of it, so they were COVID safe. But the main thing is I'm just gutted about the timing of it. And I've had a number of people, because there are a few people that I already know, and hats off to everyone that's been so supportive about this. So I've been asked a few times if I'll take donations for this. I don't like doing it because it's like a bit of a losing a bit of face, but I can't really afford to put this right at the moment, so I'm just going to put it in storage. But if you would like to donate, there is a one-time donation link in the description. Again, I don't expect it, but hey, if you want to help, you can. But it's not imperative, so make sure your bills are paid. But anyway, yeah, so it's just kind of gutting really, because this car has no end of stuff happening to it really. I've had a lot of sort of issues, like personal issues with it. I can't go into that on video, unfortunately, because there's something going on about that as well right now. I've had the braking incident. It's been hit twice. It's had this happen to it. And like I said, I wouldn't be too fussed. I really would not. Oh well, obviously I'd be angry because it's disrespect. The old girl's done 231,000 miles. I want to keep this thing alive as long as humanly possible. It's that has really wound me up. They bent the seam in, they bent the sill up. These sills were brand new. It's just not fair, really, is it? It's just not good. And of course, she's not a minter, but you know, she means a lot to me. It's a really, really nice car. It's quite unique, obviously, being ODU, the factory registered model, a fleet demo with all the amazing extras it comes with. It's just a damn shame, really. But it is also sort of a wake-up call that you can't really run this many cars have this many cars sat on a street. Because I mean, I have like 4 sat here, and yeah, realistically, they're just becoming targets because obviously they get posted everywhere, which I am obviously out there, so I can't complain about that. But the main sort of issue that I'm having is there's people that post them and they love them and they appreciate them, and I get approached by them every day, and it's absolutely amazing. But there's obviously another set of things that go along with that. And this sort of leads me on to another thing, really, is, you know, when you see those posts of people with cars that they've left them on, you know, they've left them on the driveway and they're rotting and stuff. This is probably the sort of thing that's happened to them, because at the point when this happened, I went down, I turned it on, I heard that noise, and I said, right, there's something wrong here. Then I looked underneath and I saw that, and I was like, you know what? I'll just leave it. It's got MOT and tax on it. I'll leave it until it runs out, and then I'll put it away somewhere and I'll forget about it for a bit. And that's what essentially probably happens to these people, is they sit there, they don't want to sell it because that's a sort of, you know, that's the thieves and stuff have won then. You know, you're selling it, you're giving up. But the main thing is to stay motivated about it. And I am this has given me a big kick for this car, because I've sort of been looking at it and going, oh yeah, we'll get to it. And it was booked in. It was booked in for a new set of Pirellis. It was going to get detailed. Then I was going to take it to somewhere, and we were going to spray it and stuff, and we were going to properly do it, and that was going to be the summer project. But obviously this has happened. But this has just given me even more of a kick to sort of realise that it's not over until it's over. Until this car is a steaming pile of rust or a steaming pile of ash, it ain't over. And that's what's got to keep you motivated. So when your car breaks down, your car gets broken into, anything like that, even selling or getting rid is not giving up. So never think like that. But yeah, it's just one of those things. It's just not something you want to happen to you, really. And the funniest thing, I think the most hilarious thing, I can't include any videos or anything because the investigation is still ongoing. Of course, it wasn't originally an investigation, but now they've got so much evidence, it's gotten to that point where it just, yeah, I don't think they can ignore it. But anyway, so the funniest thing is the guy literally dives on his knees to check on the Maestro to see that poor little thing has a catalyst. Bless. I just found that quite humorous. But yeah, I guess it ain't over till it's over. She will drive again. She will rise again. We're gonna put her in a nice storage place where I can work on the car. I'm gonna sit there and do in-depth stuff of taking the front to pieces, and we're gonna do it in 3 sections: to the front, the cabin, the rear. You're gonna do the whole 9 yards, just sort of from pillar to pillar, if you will. So yeah, I mean, that's sort of it. Obviously, we can't really blame this on anyone other than the people that have done it. So I do kind of blame myself because it was sat here for 2 weeks, so it has gotten a bit dirty. So they must have been like, right, it's an opportunity, look at that thing, let's check underneath, it's got a catalyst, we'll take it off. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. It just sucks. Let me think if there's anything else, because this is obviously unscripted. I'm not going to sit here scripting a thingy. My original plan was, I'm going to make a big funny video about it. I can't realistically do that now. But yeah, it ain't over until it's over, and that's it. And this isn't an invitation either, because this is all monitored. This car is monitored. Like, I obviously can't sleep at the moment with how this has obviously happened. And I don't want anything to, God forbid, happen to the best car I've ever owned, or little Mimi back there or anything like that. So at the end of the day, all these cars are going to be put in storage for now, except for the ones I obviously use, so I'll be able to swap them around and stuff. So that's really it. Remember to subscribe. I appreciate that more than anything. And at the end of the day, these cars have been a lot of entertainment to people. I hope this has got you through sort of what has happened over the past couple of months, because it certainly has got me through it, because, well, the past year and a bit, because these cars have really, really motivated me, and this is why I won't get rid of them, because they're like my it's like having a zoo or like a wildlife rescue full of really, really weird old cars. So again, if I haven't included anything, I'll edit it on the end of here. But thank you for watching. Keep watching, and remember to subscribe.